Hi guys, welcome to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today we have got the Sunday catch up, and then I've got some things to tell you at the end and some upcoming things and then some projects for next year. So let's get going. I'm working on the Joy Summer mouse cross stitch. Just show you, that's the one, the mouse cross stitch. I've started it and I have put it in the Q snap that I got gifted from the lovely Rosebud. So let's get going. So Monday was shopping day, and yeah, I did a little bit of cross stitch in the morning. I was working on the letter T and I think I actually finished it on Monday. So yeah, pretty pleased that I got that done. And then in the afternoon I was chatting with a friend about what we'd done over the weekend and things. I was talking with the lovely Orchid, diamond painting and crafts with Orchid, so I was chatting with her on Monday afternoon. It's always a real joy to talk to her, and yeah, I love our little chats. Well, not so little. We can be chatting away for a couple of hours, we can, so that's really good. I enjoy those. Then in the afternoon I was sorting out and kitting up the next diamond painting projects. I kitted up the puppy and Olaf because I asked you guys in one of my videos to pick the next project, and that was the two that I had picked. So yeah, like I said, I waited for you guys to vote. I think I left the voting open till Wednesday, and yeah, I think it was decided that it was the puppy, the Dalmatian painted paint puppy. Looks like it had a fight with some paint, so that was what that was decided. Then on Tuesday I worked a little bit more on the peppermint purple Sal, the 2020 stitch along, and oh, hang on, I've got the other bit of thread caught. So there we go. So yeah, Tuesday morning I worked a little bit more on the Sal. I think I got the third square finished, so yeah, quite pleased with the progress on that. But I am going to print off the full pattern from the group, so when it's completed, I think there's 5 more weeks left now on that one, so when the finished pattern comes out I will print it off and I shall keep working on it. But yeah, I've got a few projects to start for next year, so I'll do it in between and when I've got time, because I'm hoping to work on the 2021 Sal for Peppermint Purple. So, but I'll get into more into that. Then Tuesday afternoon and then evening I was working on the tulips diamond painting that I've chosen to do for the Wednesday live stream. Me and Penny every Wednesday afternoon. It's now at 2 o'clock. I think most of you know now that the time for that has changed. It did used to be 1 o'clock, but it was a little bit of a rush with work and other commitments and things like that, so we moved the time to 2 o'clock for that. But like I say, I think most of you know that now. So yeah, I got quite a bit of that done in the afternoon and the evening. Let me just tie this off if it wants to pull through. Just tuck it under a couple of stitches and pull it through, and then I just snip it off. Put my trash pile, then try and pick the needle up and I don't lose it. Just tuck it in so I don't stab myself, but I've already got another one loaded up here ready to go. So let's get this one started and then we'll get on to the next day. So pull this through, grab hold of the tail while I do the stitch to secure it, hopefully not pull it all the way through. Yeah, come up in the right one. We go. Just keeping hold of that tail while it secures, and then I can go into the next without trying to catch the thread. There we go. So Wednesday morning was actually when I started this one. So yeah, started the Christmas mouse on Wednesday morning. Then in the afternoon was the live stream with Penny, but I was actually in here. I was in my own room. I mean, this computer of mine isn't the best for live streaming, but it had to do because we had our youngest at home. We got an email from his school saying that with the increased cases of COVID in his year group and staff teacher shortages, we have advised that his year group stay at home for the next couple of days. So Tuesday and Thursday he had to do some online learning, and then Thursday night we actually got another email saying that due to teacher shortages again, they're advising that the year group stay at home. He didn't have to isolate or anything. He was able to go out and things like that, so he didn't have to isolate or anything unless you get an actual phone call from the school telling you to isolate. But yeah, like I say, we got an email, so he had to do some online learning, so Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So he was actually using the computer Wednesday afternoon. He had a video chat with one of his classes, so yeah, he was using the computer. So like I say, I was in here for the live stream. Like I say, it wasn't the best. It was buffering and there was quite a bit of delay, so yeah, but it couldn't have been helped. So that was the live stream, and we actually started some Christmas cards. We got gifted some diamond painting Christmas cards from Smith's Beads, so we were working on those. I picked one to do, and then Penny asked the people in chat to pick a Christmas card for her to do. So yeah, we did that, and then it was a pack of 4, so we're going to continue with the other 2 different designs on Wednesday next week. So I picked the Christmas tree, and then the Santa was picked for Penny to do. So we've done those 2 designs, and there's another 2, I think. The other 2, one is Rudolph, and the other one, is it a house? I think the other design is a house. So yeah, like a snowy scene, I think. So those are the other 2, so we're going to be working on those. And yeah, come and join us if you're free at 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. That's UK time. I think somebody said it was about 8 o'clock in the morning for her in America, the lovely Danielle that comes to join us. But even when we used to do it before at 1 o'clock, she always joined us. So yeah, I've got some really lovely guys and girls that come and join us for that, for the live. So have I gone off track? No, so in Wednesday evening I was working some more on the tulips diamond painting. I've got quite a way with that now, actually. Then we're on to Thursday. So Thursday morning I did some more work on the peppermint purple sal. I think I'd done a couple more of the borders as we work down, and then Thursday afternoon and evening I was working on the tulips. So yeah, like I said, I've got quite a bit of work done on that, but I'll show you at the end. I've got a bit of a show and tell at the end of whips and things that I've been working on, so I'll show you that then. So then on Friday I started another little alphabet in one of the cross stitching magazines. There is some letters of the alphabet with what I call togs, So hats, scarves and gloves. I used to say to the boys when they were younger, you know, get your coat and togs on when it got to the colder months. So hats, scarves and gloves. I actually started at the letter J, and it's just the letter itself, and then it's got a hat on the top of it. So I started that. Then again in the afternoon and the evening I was working some more on the tulips. No, I didn't. I'm on the wrong day. I'm on Friday. Friday, in the afternoon I was cleaning out the rabbits and cleaning out the guinea pigs. I think I've told you guys before, we've got 2 rabbits and 2 guinea pigs, so I was cleaning out their cages and yeah, making them all smell nice and clean, and sorting out dishes and topping up food and giving them a little bit of fresh veggies, and yeah, sorting out and cleaning them. And then in the evening I was working some more on the tulips. Sorry about that. So yeah, I was working some more on the tulips, diamond painting, and my eldest was, well, I was up here diamond painting, and my eldest came into the room and said, "Mum, I've been doing some things with paracord and having a bit of a play," and he likes working with paracord. As you guys have seen, he's done some of the diamond painting pens, and he was experimenting with a large pen, so what he calls the double pen. So you know, just the plastic pens, you know, the pink ones, the clear ones, sometimes even blue ones. Sorry about that. That was my husband calling. He'd gone out this morning and he just needed to give me a ring about something. But anyway, so as I was saying, Friday I carried on some more on the tulips. So then we are on to Saturday. So Saturday, which was yesterday, and yeah, it was a bit of a strange Saturday. Me and the youngest, Oliver, were doing some cleaning. Our eldest normally helps, but he had a load of college work to do. He's got a big assignment due in and he needed to work some more on that. So normally he does take a bit of a break on the weekend, but he said, yeah, it's a big assignment, so I need to get cracking on with it. He keeps doing a little bit every day, but he said, yeah, I've got the whole day, so I can do quite a bit of work on it. And we said, well, it's up to you, you know, if you, it is the weekend, you know, you're supposed to be chilling out a bit. And he said, well, yeah, I'd rather get some college work done. So yeah, me and the youngest cracked on with the cleaning. I did my normal job, which is the bathroom, and then our youngest was vacuuming and mopping, and hubby was wiping round. everywhere. So yeah, we got it done between us, but like I say, Jack had a load of college work to do. He has been doing little bits here and there, like I say, but he said he wanted to get cracked on with it, so yeah, he was doing that. And we kept telling him to have little breaks, so he'd come down and sit with us for what, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that, having little breaks, and then obviously lunch and then tea. But yeah, he just wanted to get cracked on with it, bless him. But yeah, I keep getting caught in this corner. But yeah, he wanted to get cracked on with some of his college work, so he kept reassuring us that he's not behind and he's not, you know, it's just a big assignment and it's due in soon, so he keeps doing little bits. And I think he's done a bit of it this morning actually, but we said, you know, rest and chill out today, so he said, right, I'll just finish this little chapter off that I've got to do. And we said just have a chill day. You know, he's been cracking on non-stop with his college work, and so yeah, he's having a chill day today, bless him. You need to have some downtime, don't you, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, once me and Oliver had got the cleaning done, we had some lunch, and then I had some recordings to do because I'd had some deliveries. It was in fact on Friday that I got my Diamond Express painting. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out that video. I recorded that, well, it delivered on Friday and then I recorded it Saturday afternoon, so that's already on the channel. It's already gone up if you haven't seen it. And then while me and Oliver were cleaning, there was another delivery of my cross stitch magazine, the Disney cross stitch that I get gifted. You know who you are, I'm not going to say, but yeah, I got that delivered, so I spent then the rest of the afternoon recording that. So it actually came in a box this time, did the delivery, so I did an initial unboxing, and then I did another 2 videos of the 4 issues. So I do 2 at a time for each of the characters. So the first video for that will go up on Monday, the unboxing, and then, so that was Monday, so Tuesday and Wednesday will be the next videos of the actual issues and going through the instructions. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be cross-stitching videos. So like I said, I recorded those, I've edited them and uploaded and scheduled those videos to go up on the channel, so I did that. And then in the in the evening I did some more work on the tulips, and I think I finished or started maybe another square on that. Oops, I've come up wrong. Hang on, I need to come back up if I can with that stitch, because it's gone straight rather than diagonal. So when it wants to no, it's not going to come up. Hang on, never mind, that cross looks wonky, but it's there. So then we are on to today, which is Sunday. So got up this morning, had my coffee, then I sorted out the pets and gave them all their breakfast. Then I finished my coffee after I'd done that, and then I got cracking on with some ironing. Then I have had a bath. Like I say, my husband had to go out, so he had his shower and then more or less went straight out. And then I thought, right, I'll come and record this, because I've started doing this before Sunday dinner, so it can be uploading, well, editing at least, and then uploading while we're having Sunday dinner, and then it's up for you guys not too late. So yeah, once I finish recording I shall set it to edit, which is normally just putting the intro clip on, and then I can upload it to YouTube. I've just been using some software on the computer. We do have Power Director, but I only tend to use that if I'm setting a video to music or something. I find it tends to take forever through Power Director, because it's got to edit and then it goes to upload, and more often than not my computer can't handle it. It says, usually flashes up a couple of times, unable to upload. So yeah, I've just been using the video editor that comes with Windows 10, so it's already there on the computer, and you can merge clips, and like I say, I just add the intro to all my videos. Yeah, so we're pretty much caught up. I think this evening I might do some more on the tulips, but like I say, I've got some things to show you guys, so I shall put that down for the minute. So when we first came on here, I think I was just up here, so I think I've done all these stitches, or was I up here? Yes, I think I was up here somewhere, so I've done all these stitches up here in just short of half an hour, so not too bad. Right, I'm just going to pause because I need to move the camera, because I'm currently over here with the camera, and normally I have it up here. So I'm just going to pause and I shall move the camera, so see you in a minute, guys. Right, so we are back. So I have got a few things to show you. Let me just move the camera because I've just noticed something in the shot that shouldn't be there. So I have started a few cross stitches. So you've seen the mouse I've been working on that today. So that's one cross stitch project. So I have a few on the go. So we have the work that I've been doing on the peppermint purple sal, and that is how far I have got with it. So yeah, 2, 3, 4th square. So that's that one. I don't think I've got a cover picture of what it's, oh yes I do. So yeah, the peppermint purple, a year of black work. So yeah, that's that. So that's the second cross stitch project. Then, like I've been telling you guys, I have been working on some of the letters. So let me just move that thread. So those two are the gingerbread house ones. And then I'm starting the one with the hat. So I finished the letter J, and then there is a hat that will go here. So let me see if I can, in the magazine, I don't want to show you the pattern, but there we go. That's the letters that I was talking about with the winter clothes, the hats, the scarves, the gloves. So that's those. And like I said, I was working on the letter J, and then these ones are the gingerbread house ones. And so these gingerbread house ones are in the Cross Stitcher magazine for November, and these ones, these other gingerbread, are in the the World of Cross Stitch Christmas edition, the 300 celebration 300 issue. So that's that one. So that's project 3. And then we have the Disney cross stitch. Some of you guys have been keeping up with the videos and what I have been doing. So we had the Tigger first, then we had Dumbo, and I'm just working on Mowgli and Baloo currently. So that's that. I'm standing on my microphone. So that is the 4 current projects. And then, like I said, I have got, oh no, I'll show you guys this first. I have mentioned in a previous video that I've got all the threads and everything on bobbins, and yeah, I've got them in one of these toolboxes. So in the top I just normally have this case here, the starter kit that we got with the cross stitch I've got some extra threads because I got sent a couple of duplicate issues and things like that. So then we have these individual trays. So I've got the colours and all the numbers from the magazine. So in this one I have got up to number 16. This one I have got up to number 32. Then this one I have got up to number 48. And then this one I have got up to number 64. And then I have got the remaining 4 just there, ready to be bobbinated, as the terminology says. So yes, I've got all that kitted up, and as you guys saw, there was this colour in here. That is the number 4 for Baloo, for Baloo's let me show you, for the rest of the outline of Baloo, the darker bit of his skin. I've started his feet and things down here, so I've then got to work up that side and finish off his body. Let me show you in the magazine. So I've done his feet down here, and I'm just working up this side here for the rest of his body. So yeah, I'm currently on issue 5. So then when I move on to issue 6, we will then be doing the border and finishing him off, and then we'll be moving on to the next character, which is Thumper. So yeah, really cracking on with those. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stitching projects at the moment. Only one of those is Christmas themed. So, but I have some projects that I am going to be starting next year. There. So there is a couple of projects that have been advertised, and I've already mentioned that I want to do the Peppermint Blackworks stitch along for 2021. There has been talk of releasing the what's it called, the layout, so the way the squares will be laid out. As you guys saw on that there, that this year they've been arranged in a certain way. Next year they have said that you can do the same layout as this year, but they have done another layout. They've done a different layout for where the squares will be. So I'm hoping to be able to take part in the Blackwork Sal for 2021. I think it'll be a lot easier if I do it week by week. At the moment it's released, or it's dropped on a Wednesday, so you do it week by week, Wednesday to Wednesday. But yeah, like I say, I shall carry on with the 2020 for now, and like I say, I do little bits in between, but when the new one starts I shall be doing the outlay, the where the squares are planned. So I'm hopefully going to be starting that one. There has been the drop for the DMC and what colour threads you need, so I'll have to look into that. But also very excited because I have been introduced to some different stitching groups. My lovely friend Christine Say has introduced me to some stitching groups on Facebook, and also Tracy's Craft House has introduced me to some stitching groups as well. Tracy has introduced me to some what's the word, prompt groups. It's you know, stitch on something with a girl in, or stitch on something with dark colours, or stitch on something that you'd want to inherit. I think I'm trying to think. I think she said one of the prompts was she interpreted it as she's doing one of the mermaid ones, and she's got some pearls around her wrist, so she was working on that for the prompt. She said, you know, that'd be something I'd love to inherit, you know, some pearls. Who wouldn't want to? So like I said, Christine has been introducing me to some stitching groups, and from one of those stitching groups I got introduced to another group, Cunning Cross Stitch. He was the one that did the letters from Hogwarts. That was the one for this year. I think it was the Letters to Hogwarts Stitch Along for 2020, and he has got some more planned for next year. He's actually got two this time. He's planned one called Animal Crossing, and he's already got the border and the outline. Again, it's squares that he's planned for the Animal Crossing, so people are on with stitching the border for that at the moment. And then there is another one that he's planned. It's called Magical Kingdom Sal for 2021, and some people are saying that it's Disney related, or yeah, Disney related, so either castle, princesses, different Disney characters, you know, Mickey and Minnie. And so Magical Kingdom, a lot of people have said will be Disney related, but we don't know yet. We've not seen a picture or anything like that. We don't know what it's going to be, but there is no border or anything planned for that as yet. But he did say in the next couple of weeks he is going to be doing some mystery drops, so like little sneak peeks and things that we might be stitching for the Magical Kingdom Stitch Along. So they've been designed by the lovely Stuart Cunningham. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes behind me. It's been designed by the lovely Stuart Cunningham, and his group is Cunning Cross Stitch Group on Facebook. So if you want to go check that out. The threads have been dropped already, so you can be either looking through your stash or ordering what you need. The fabric size has been dropped as well, for you to get all kitted up and started for that coming. So yeah, a couple of exciting projects for next year. As far as I'm aware, the Magical Kingdom is dropped on the 1st of every month, so that will be a monthly one, the Magical Kingdom. So the 1st of January will be the first bit to do, and then every month on. The Sal, the Peppermint Purple 2021 Sal, that gets dropped every Wednesday, so that's a weekly one. So the Magical Kingdom is a monthly one. The Peppermint Purple is a weekly one. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to be starting those. So I need to look through my threads, and I've already written down all the floss that we will need for the Magical Kingdom. I've been looking at some fabric for that as well, and the Peppermint Purple, I've already put a piece away for that, and like I said, the flossers and the threads that you need have been dropped for that as well. So go check both those groups out. So Cunning Cross Stitch Group, that's the one for the Magical Kingdom by Stuart Cunningham, and then the Blackworks Peppermint Purple Sal for 2021. There is a Facebook group for that with the same name as well, and like I said, they've already done the thread drop. So yeah, those are the ones that I'm hoping to start next year. Depending what time I get, I shall possibly be starting the it's the one that I got from New Homer. It's the pansies, but it's quite a big one, so those might be the 3 that I concentrate on. But I might get, well, obviously I'll have my Disney cross stitch as well, so that'll be 4 to be getting on with as the year goes on. But yeah, I'll see how I get along with the Disney cross stitch and what progress I get with that, because I think that's a 2-year subscription. So yeah, lots and lots to be getting on with. Right, so I have got a little bit of a sneak peek for you guys. Sorry, I'm just closing that case. So our eldest was working on some pens, like I already told you guys. So he was, no, keep that one out of camera. He has done the I think I've shown you this one before. He designed some pens when I did my 100 subscriber giveaway. This is what he calls the DNA, so it's a twisted one. So he made this one as part of the 4 options, and like I said, he wanted to experiment and try some different things. So normally paracord has like some white thread inside it to make it thicker and squishier, but he wanted to try without the white thread inside. You can just see a little bit of it poking it out there. So he wanted to try it without the white thread. So he had a go, and I did a little bit of diamond painting with it on, was it Saturday night? Either Friday or Saturday. He'd been having a play anyway. But yeah, he wanted to try it without, and that is a lot thinner, but you can get your finger in the grip there, because that's how I use this pen. I put my finger in one of the twists to rest it. So you can do that with this one as well, but it is a lot thinner and not as padded. Then he said to me, what about a bigger pen? I'm like, what do you mean bigger? He said, well, longer. Well, he actually put two of the pink pens together. He used the tip to slot another pen on, so it makes it rock solid. At first he thought he might have to have glued it, but no. But look at that. That is massive. But it's really lightweight. The paracord really doesn't add much, if any, weight to it at all. But with it being longer, you can hold it, you know, further up, or you can, you know, hold it down like you do, but it's not heavy. There's no weight or anything to it. But he said he would like to continue with the paracord pens, and if anybody would like to order one, then to get in touch with me through him, and he would like to just make it a bit of a side project. And I was telling a friend of mine was asking, because I sent him, well, if you'll have seen World of Mike, he did an unbagging recently, a friend mail. I'd sent him a load of trays that I had, because he was having to just have 2 colours out, and he said he'd like to have maybe 5 or 6 different colours out. So I sent him a load of trays. I just had them laid around from different kits and things, and I actually sent him a pen. It was just one of the straight pens. He actually contacted me and asked if our eldest could make some more for him. He asked for another 7. He said he didn't mind paying, you know, if he could make some more for me. And we have actually made, well, our eldest has actually made 7 more for him. So he asked for a red and a white. This is a sneak peek. There's a blue and a red. There's a grey and a pink. There is a light purple and red. There's a green and white. There's a blue and yellow. And there is a orange and black. Yeah, that's orange. It's not, it looks quite red on the camera, but it's not. It's orange and black. Mike himself requested 4 of the set colours, so he wanted 4 definite mixes. and then the other 3 he just said mix and match, do whatever you've got. So those 7 are for you, Mike, and they'll be winging their way in the post to you as soon as we can post them. So that's a little sneak peek for you. Go over to his channel and watch out for the unboxing, maybe, if he does one, I don't know. But yeah, so that's the colours he has made. Well, that's the colours Jack has made. Like I say, he can do the twisted or the DNA, so that's the 2 different types. He just does the straight one, but he also does the twisted, the DNA one. And now he does do the longer ones. So if anybody is interested, currently we have said £1 a pen, because obviously there's the paracord, there's the time to make them, and there's Jack's time as well, so our eldest. We've currently put it at £1 a pen, but maybe the longer ones, we'll price them at 2, because obviously it is the equivalent of 2 pens. So yeah, we'll price those at £2, and then just the normal £1 each. So whichever way, just the straight one, or like I say, the twisted. So yeah, if you would like one, or if you want to inquire what colours we have, or he'd be happy to make them. Like I say, £1 and then £2 if you want the bigger one, straight or twisted. So, but I think that is everything. Oh no, I was going to show you. Yes, I have made a start on the puppy. So just up here I've done a bit of the blue, because I looked at the majority votes, and I think there was only actually 1 person that commented, that voted, said I would love to see you start the puppy. So I've started that one, and then I will show you the progress on the tulips. So this is the one that I've been doing from Diamond Express. This is the monthly subscription one that I've been working on for the Wednesday live, but I thought I would get a little bit of progress done on that. And then I want to show you the Christmas card that I did last week on the Wednesday live. So pull that off. So that was the Christmas card that I did in the live, and stuck. And then obviously it won't be done, but that's the one that Penny worked on, and these are crystal card kits. So these are the 2 remaining designs. So there is bells and there is a reindeer. So they're the next 2. So bells or reindeer, and we'll be asking people in the live, who do we want to do what card. So we're going to get the audience to pick, because it wouldn't be fair if I picked again and then Penny was just left with the odd one and nobody had voted. So sorry about the crinkling. So yeah, we're going to be continuing with those on Wednesday. So those 2 designs. So like I said, we will ask people at the beginning, who do we want to work on which, the reindeer or the bells. So sorry, itchy nose. But yeah, I have got one last thing to share with you guys. Well, one last piece of information with lots of little. I have actually, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to come across wrong. I really don't want to come across wrong. But I have actually set up a Patreon. I have now signed up to Patreon. I've got 2 tiers. The first tier I have kept as low as possible. The second tier is a little bit more, but still quite low. But yeah, so I have set up Patreon if you would like to go and check that out. I have been sorting out my YouTube recently. So I've sorted out Patreon. Like I said, I've been sorting out the layout and the way my channel looks. So I've been sorting out the banner at the top. I have been putting some clickable links. So there's Patreon up in the banner, which is a clickable link. I have got my Amazon wish list up there, which is a clickable link, and I have also got my PayPal up there as well, which again is a clickable link. So please go check those out. My Patreon, my Amazon wish list. But yeah, I have also been sorting out my description box. I have now sorted out a Word document that I just copy and paste. There's my Victoria's Moon and my discount code. There's the Diamond Express. There's a link for them and also a discount code that the company has for lifetime. I have my there's my Amazon wish list in there. There's my email address in there. So if you've got any questions or comments or just want to chat, there's my email address down there as well. There's my PayPal down there. I'll need to put my Patreon link in there, and I'll need to put my Patreon link in my about section as well. So yeah, just just been sorting out my channel and making a few changes, and I think I mentioned before that I'd done the PayPal, but this weekend I've been sorting out my Patreon. So go check that out. Like I said, I tried to keep it as low as I possibly could, but there's fees and everything. Patreon take their own fees, and then depending where you then transfer the money to, there'll be fees again, and yeah, all that jazz. But yeah, I have been waffling for over an hour, would you believe? But yeah, so I think I have caught up with everything and told you everything. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. So yeah, I think that's everything. Like I say, any questions, any comments, leave them in the comment box below. But yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you for joining me today. And remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.